Hi, this is Jay and I've been asked to do a bit on how I cook at home. So pretty much this is how I do it. Lots of greens, lots of vegetables. I generally like to do a lot of roasts, Western style roasts, and generally I get whatever is available in the markets and in season. You don't have to get all the fancy stuff as long as you get very fresh ingredients. As you can see, lots of colors. Just get things that are in season, and generally they are in the best quality as well. Having a nice setup like the knife that I use, this knife has been with me for at least 10 to 12 years. It's a Japanese blade, and generally I get it sharpened back in Japan every 5 or 6 years, and I use it to do my cooking a lot because it is well balanced and it works for me. Here I just mix a lot of colorful greens up together to just keep it interesting for the kids, and it's always very helpful because kids like to be stimulated by the food they eat, the various colors, and they have a lot to say depending on what they would like to see on their dinner table, because it always helps when they are the one requesting certain foods. And I generally like to use very simple dressings and simple marination at what's available in the kitchen. A bit of salt, a bit of herb stuff, and voila, pretty much that's how I do it. Got truffle oil onto this salad, and this is a favorite of the family because the wife loves the taste of truffle. And generally when that's done, it's pretty much all ready to go into the oven. I do a fair bit of roast because it's a very quick meal for a large family of 5. Here you see a air-dried tomahawk. Now, what air-dry does is basically it concentrates the flavor. Having fresh herbs like rosemary and thyme in the kitchen always helps because they are fresh and generally they give the best flavor as and when you want it. So very simple preparations, a bit of salt and olive oil doesn't go wrong. If we're doing a bit of lamb, which is what we are doing today, butter and onion never goes wrong. Fresh rosemary for the job. Get it all ready. A bit of honey helps with the caramelization. Fresh lamb. And a bit of tenderizing to help get the flavor in. Hands always does a great job of marination. Because it really gets it down to where you want it, and the dish becomes a lot more personal, so I kind of like to use my hands a lot. And when you have them helping out, it's always important because they are the one that decides what they want to eat, so they get to have a bit of a say as to what is on the dinner table. Within limits, of course. And when everything is done, you just let the oven do its job. Put on the timer and voila, ready for the meal with the family. So dinner time is very important for us because that's where I sit down and find out what's been going on with my kids' life. Generally, what I like to do is to basically let the meat rest a bit. And what resting does for meat is that it actually concentrates and locks in the flavor and the juices. Instead of cutting it up immediately, what happens is you lose a lot more of the moisture if you don't let it rest. And when everything is ready, you plate them out with the greens and assemble whatever you previously cooked, and pretty much that's about it. That's how I roll. Here we have the tomahawks. Tomahawks can be a big chunk of meat, and depending on who likes what kind of cook, generally the kids likes to have it a bit more well cooked. That's it really.